Oh, hello. Welcome back to Android 100 Extreme. We're just fighting off some smaller ships that are coming into our harbor area once again, or they're trying to destroy our area or our city from behind. And I've just caught them in the act where, well, they were on the way, right? Let's get my ships back. The problem has been solved. And we still have, well, a lot of work to do. Welcome back to Victor Island as well. So here I can now continue, and I should, with getting 2 more furnaces up and running. So we do have now the requirements, 10 that I wanted. All of them are working, as we can see. One more thing that we can do here is... Oh, let's not do this. So I'd rather stick with the 10 that we have. This should make up for the production loss that we have. Also, the resources are coming in, so we should be seeing, yep, very good, iron and everything is coming in. We've also, as we can see, the cooldown is down, so we are now taking MARILLO back. At least I hope so. From the looks of it, perfect, we have taken it back. Isn't that beautiful? This island belongs to us once again. Those clippers here that are waiting and that battleship, let's just take it down. Also, let's get the weapons and the rigs over here as well, though we have 30 minutes now that we can wait. Another thing that is just working out. This one is still trying to trade. The poor captain. Probably didn't see that. Probably didn't see the message. This island is now ours. Off they go. And all of them with that. Right, so there's still some ships coming from Bente trying to take it back, of course. They will not have an easy task with that. This is another one that's going down because of that. Let's unload all of that, what we have. I might also now upgrade that warehouse there real quick. Let's just get those things going. There's still some loot here, as we can see, that we should take. A cargo ship is perfect for that. And yeah, already some epic items in there again. I think this is the same storage that we had before. So Bente already had this in here at some point. And as we can see, some very nice items there indeed. And some more weapons that we can always use. So that isn't so bad. Let's just get the blueprints for those new weapons on the way, so that we have them. And of course, they're going to stay on this side here, and on the other side, we're going to have them mostly some fish oil if we want to. Let's get this one, that one, and let's just make this one 6 cannons in total at some point. Those guys you can go back to repair. You've done a very nice job there. I haven't lost a single ship in this fight. This is what makes me proud. This one here still needs to get some timber from Ravenna. And by the way, in Ravenna, we have a bit of a Honoraris problem. Because the ponchos are running out. We have expanded so much and I forgot to add more ponchos to the area. Should be easy though. Where's my ponchos? We definitely have a production of that up here somewhere. There it is. There's my poncho production. We still actually have some room here. Some blueprints. Let's just fill that in, and let's also increase the productivity of both of them. So the same buildings can work just much more on it, and we should make up for it, for the loss of workforce there. And this hopefully saves my poncho production.
Workforce shortage. A fire broke out.
Very good. It's getting better now, and we have a surplus of +1. Thanks to that. So this problem has been solved rather easily. There is still a frigate coming in. No chance with that. My cargo ship on that side here is going to take some more timber. Lots of timber. And lots of bricks. Let's get this one over here. By the way, it will fire. Let's also get my warships over there real quick. And they will have to... Ah, it's backing off already. Who would have thought? Oh yeah, it's going to be very difficult for Bente in the future now to use this corridor here, since we're going to have now defenses on both sides of the channel.
Stations. Your army is under attack.
They're still docking here now. Those poor souls are completely confused. Let's build the first 3 cannons. This one. And let's also squeeze in one more here. Down it is. Some more resources. Those timbers we can also unload. Shiny pearls, we don't really need that. My ships are getting back. They really need some repair now. Who are they still fighting? Ah, this clipper there, no problem. Marillo is ours for good, and we will have to rebuild it. Though I still have some stuff to do here now in the old world. Very important, first of all. This channel here, where we have our cargo ships running, it's heavily under fire all the time, basically, by enemy ships. Right? It was to be expected at some point that they would at least try it, but we need to be very careful here. A patrol is tricky, because a patrol basically is very slow, but we can still try it. Let's build up a patrol here between those very important points, right? And those guys here, they are not going to be together, so they hopefully we'll have a bigger stuff here going on with scattered ships patrols. Let's purchase this share back, very important, from Princess Jing. And in Victor Island, everything here should be fine now. The steel is getting over. So now I can finally get rid of those furnaces here. This is going to feel great. Also for my island's beauty. And we can actually see some greenish area here again, without all that smog. The weapon factories are still here. I might also consider moving them. That would leave us with the steelworks then at the end. Even though even the steelworks we could move over, to be honest, right? Yeah, it makes sense to have them here. So we still have some room in this area. Steelworks don't really need a whole lot of space. So we could just have them. They just require workers. And that we can solve as well with the commute pier. I think we had 3 of them. 3 of those buggers. We can still add more, or we could also have our weapon factories on that side as well. Which we probably should do. Let's have that here as well. Another warehouse. Another weapon factory. And definitely also a fire station. And this block is finished then as well. Here we can then have, for example, the piggies or the schnapps, the grain farms. Ah, very good. 2 more cargo ships on the way. I think we lost one coffee trader. This one is now Goblin Shark. That's one thing. The steel is working. The construction, that is working as well. Perfect. We still have 2 cargo ships available. How far are we away from the battleship? It's still far away. Let's build another battle cruiser in the meantime. And do we have the weapons that we need? Yes. Let's build 1, and this one needs 4 more tons of weapons. Let's build a normal ship of the line. Right, 2 more are waiting up here. They're no longer needed there. This one we can have in this area because they're also attacking here from time to time. That is some work. This is now done. Perfect. Next up would be now one of my cargo ships we can use to get the commute pier going that we still need. So one we have already in Vandermark. I just need a second one now for Victor Island. By the way, that's 15 influence it costs us. Right. Steel beams, windows, and concrete.
Ship under attack.
Right, just one of my battle cruisers. They should be, of course, in battle as often as possible.
Ship under attack.
And those 3 we also get over. We might also just add some more bricks. And in Victor Island, since those ships are getting damaged quite often, it might be wise to have a repair crane here in this area for the incoming cargo ships. Once the steel beams are coming in. So they get repaired automatically in Vandermark and also in Victor Island. It's a real problem here though. I think there we have them. Those 2 are going to be attached to this cargo ship there now. There's another battle cruiser on the way.
Under attack. Ship under attack.
There's the patrol now coming, and this one, yeah, unfortunately, right, it can't just go right through here. So this is the problem with the patrols. They're not that useful, actually, when it comes to those single ships trying to attack them. Get this one down here again. There we still have, yeah, my ships now protecting this area. Actually, let's have those guys staying here permanently. I think they're doing a nice job. Protecting my interests. What's that?
do a much better job.
Done. We have the building materials. Let's unload them. Let's get the commute pier going. It is actually engineers. There we have it. Yeah, we might just have this one here as well. Even though... Nah, it's fine. Let's build it. Boomy! There we have now the workforce being shared, and that means I can now also finally get this industry sector here going, the weapon factories and 2 steel beams factories. In fact, let's make 4. Over here, another one. We can upgrade those 2 warehouses there. They look a bit better now. And with my production chains, we have the iron and the coal. It has 6 slots. So one of these slots will be the steel beams from now on. And one of them will be the weapons from now on. There will definitely not be more than that, right? So freedom is having a really important role here that it needs to fulfill for us. Yes, there's also the steel. Look at that. We are actually full of steel, which is of course going to be reduced now a bit since we have some consumption here as well. What I can do in Vandermark now, I can now get rid of those steel beam productions and of those weapon factories. And this makes the city a bit better. It's now a dreary one. It's not funeral anymore. So we save a bit of that and also get a bit of attractiveness. With the Schnapps trade that is already running now, we also don't need the Schnapps production in Vandermark anymore. Let's get rid of that. All of them. Off you go. Lots of space once again. And I think attractiveness comes up with that because we have more green area. But that is not a lasting thing because we need to use this space then right away. The other thing that I still had is the grain. And Victor Island is providing for that, right? We have lots of space here for some grain farms. It's so annoying. It's not really a big... Oh, look at that. All right. Taking down once again my area. Banter still needs to pay for taking Marillo, right? So she's still going to feel that at some point. Do we not have the weapons? I got like...
Ship under attack.
Right, I thought I had like 10 more weapons on the way to this one, but it appears that that was not the case. Fortunately, they have a really huge range, so yeah. Alright, they're on a suicide mission anyway, it seems. I would really love to get another heavy warship on the way. We can have 2 more battle cruisers on the way though. I still need more ships and we can afford it for now. That's a good thing. Now, I was talking about the grain farm. Those guys here. Let's just see how we could squeeze them in properly into Victor Island. So there we have some space already.
Explosion in one of your factories.
This we should fix always ASAP. The repair crane in Ronstadt. Yep, we need those materials. I was talking about that.
Ship constructed.
And boom, there we have also our grain farms. I have basically everything for that. So we have the timber, we do have the workforce for that. So let's just build all the police stations. And then we can just go right for all of this grain here. Beautiful as it is. Quite a lot of them. Let's just have this one here. Grain fertility we have. We have 14 of them. Now we have around 9 in Vandermark. So we have more than in Vandermark actually. And let's also get our next trade route on the way, which is Victor to Vandermark. And this time it's grain. This feels really great because once again, we are saving space in Vandermark. Plus also we are also expanding at the same time. Halibut is going to be on this trade route. Halibut is still up here in Ronstadt delivering the building materials. There it is. Perfect. With that, we can now repair the crane here, which is the important thing. And then also the remaining towers. The Ronstadt is up to former glory. The ship is on the way. The grain is also on the way. I might do something else here. Can we do this? This is too much. Let's make 20%. That should still be fine. I have a couple of warehouses there in the area. We might need a few more, perhaps, if I want to expand. And I also think that... Wait a second. Since it's really cheap and it doesn't affect us that much, let's also have another one just here. Ah, okay. They're already getting full. So let's just upgrade all those ramps here to further boost our efficiency. Yes, let's just check it. We are actually full on grain, so let's get rid of all of these grain plantations here. Boom. And I think what we also had was in the docklands, one grain import that we can completely skip now. With the piggies, we probably could also just at least reduce this one. Iron, that's fine though. Coal is very important, so we are going to keep this one up. And potatoes is also no longer needed, this trade route here. So we are reducing further the influence of the docklands on our game. And with that, yep, baby, it's on. We have a whole new district that we can build for primarily, well, workers, I guess, once we are able to upgrade them. But this is definitely a living area, since we already made up some room for other people. Actually, we can still squeeze something in here. There's a double road. We should keep it like that. So at least up to this point there. Righto. And then we can continue here with some more houses. Even though there is a harbor attack once again, I'm not worried. Now I'm worried. River of Stars. It's a small one again. This one. But there's actually nothing. It was just a ship passing by. New World is still a bit fickle, I think. So New World, I'm not feeling too comfortable out there. I feel like there's always the next big attack just right around the corner and I can't control that. The channel, at least for now, is safe. And also my upper islands here are safe as well. So let's just merge my fleet again so it has more firepower. That's that. And then, yeah, MARILLO is still another construction site that we need to fix. But I have to do these things one by one. I can't just do them all at the same time. The new district is coming along splendidly. And there we have it. Timber, we have enough, so it's actually, yeah, we can build them right away. Of course, this is once again increasing my consumption for certain goods, for the schnapps and the workcloth. But I feel fine as it is right now. Let's just build all of them. And, yep, let's get rid of those guys and probably also of those guys. Reason for that is we still need a fire station that I'm going to kind of like squeeze in somewhere here, and right next to it a police station. Also, a school might be needed here, and that we can add right away. Oh, yeah, and a hospital. Let's add another hospital to this area. We have one here, but as we know, hospitals, we should always have plenty of them. And perhaps, just because I want to, some trees here. We don't have that many trees in our city, so that's just adding a nice touch at the end. We still have another green farm here, I just noticed. Get rid of that. No longer needed. And yep, another thing that I've totally neglected up to this point is my actual goal that I had quite some time ago, and that is my pocket watches. We have the coal, we have actually quite a lot of glass, even though I would still like to continue my glass. We can boost that by, yeah, by 50%, the glass input. And then all I need is just some more glass makers. I should have them, there they are. Have another one here in this corner. And that should be possible as well for yet another one. Perfect. And then we can cracking on the latest production. That is the pocket watches. And those guys we need to have in an area, unfortunately, somewhere here. So I will need to destroy some of these houses. I guess, wait a second, pocket watches. They do require a lot of space though, so I will get rid just of those. Right, we have the people after all. And we need them for the electricity. We can squeeze in some 4 of them, even though I'm probably not going to need 4 of them, really. Yet we should do it. There we have it. Here, actually, I can have just 2 more houses, just to show that it's serious to me. Where is my warehouse? There we have a warehouse. There we have the warehouse. So it's fine. It's a bit longer, those distances, but it's still fine. At least they have the electricity they need. I'm going to upgrade this warehouse there as well. Now, where once the schnapps distilleries stood, we can also now have the goldsmiths in this area. So there I'm just going to have, I guess, around 4 of them, like so. We also have our warehouse there, and I can still add a few more here in this area, since we're going to need a few more than the clockmakers. And there we have just the right amount of space. They really don't need that much space, which is just a blessing, because space has always been a problem to us. There we actually have lots of roads that no one really needs, and we probably can squeeze in 2 of them here. Let's try this one. Nah, there's the beach area then. Alright, so 1 of them at least we can still have in this area. Right, a few steel beams we have. Let's start with the first ones. The first goldsmith ever. And what we can see right away is now workforce problem, right? We need more steel beams now to upgrade more people to engineers. We have too many artisans at the moment. So let's just get one of my battle cruisers over here to Archie for now. There should be some, but not much. And I'm hoping that my trade route is starting to work. I think that's the one. Oh, and don't mess with Willy. Basically what he's telling us here right now. 29 steel beams. That's not a whole lot. 29 is only that. We have 4. That should really be enough. I'm not boosting. Steel is definitely coming over enough. Oh, we have a lot. By the way, yep. We have enough resources, so I'm going ahead and have just 2 more furnaces. We need more steel. Alright, steel at least is a bit stable. And let's just wait for a few steel beams, and then we finish our pocket watches finally, fix the other trade routes. Well, and then we just might want to crush one of the AIs completely. Stay tuned.